Hey everybody, I'm down here in Oklahoma today. I'm flying my new little Duster wooden sailplane, and I am soaring here on Buffalo Ridge today. Buffalo Ridge is a short 5-mile ridge just outside of Talihina, just a few miles from the airport. And what we've got today is about it seems like about a 30 mile an hour wind or so, and it's coming up the slopes so fast, and there's lift everywhere, and my friends are all around me flying today. In fact, here's one right here right now. That's Tony. Hi Tony. He's flying the Cirrus today, and the lift is so strong here that I have to constantly pull my air brakes out, which you can see coming in and out there, to to stay out of the clouds. Down here is the ridge that we're flying on today. There's a little road there and stuff. We've seen some hunters out there and whatnot. Ground elevation and the valley floor out here is about 700 feet. Currently we're at 3,000 feet. Our ridge is 2,300 foot at the highest point. Let you look at the instruments for a little bit here. Right now we turned at the end of the ridge away from it because at the end of the ridge the wind's not blowing up slope so strongly. So we'll fly out here for just a little bit, and you can see we're already picking up some lift. Right down here is a motor glider. He launched himself today. It has an engine in the front. The props feather forward so that they're not drag devices when he's got the engine shut off. It's been flying really well. We had some guys launch, one guy launched as early as 10 o'clock this morning, and these clouds were, I think they were even below the ridge top. He was flying on down in towards the middle. I'm staying kind of high today and slow because this old wooden glider here, I'm just afraid if I got it down there close to the trees like some of these other guys are, that I might snap a wing off or something. I don't want to do that. So I'm just taking it easy on the old girl, flying conservatively. Right down here on the ridge there's a bare spot. Might look kind of tan or so for most people looking at the video. That's a hang glider launch site. They'll step right out on the end of a little gravel spot there and just run and jump, and they'll fly this ridge, you know, probably all day long when they're flying. There's a landing spot straight down the hill from here. It's a nice little hang glider landing spot. It's pretty cool. It's got a wind sock or a flag and everything. Pretty good size runway for a hang glider outfit too. Some of these guys are flying up to 100 knots down close to the ridge, even exceeding that probably. We got an ASG 29 glider today he's probably been pushing 110 knots, I'm guessing. The wings flex pretty hard down there close to the trees, and you got to have a pretty good strong glider to put up with the abuse. Earlier today I heard from a guy. He said he's earned his green stripes, and I didn't know what he meant. And he said, well, underneath the wings when you get green stripes on, that means you're down close to the trees. So I don't think I'm going to get my green stripes today, that's for sure. So anyway, this is my second day on the ridge. I've never flown ridge before, and it's exciting. It's fairly easy to do. More exciting when the wind's up a little higher like it is today. It's just bouncing me around like crazy. Here I am almost back up to cloud base again, and I'm gonna have to pull the spoilers to bleed off some of this altitude, because I can't fly in the clouds without instruments. It's hard to maintain your senses when you're in a cloud with no visual. Kind of like walking through your house in the dark and stubbing your toe on a door or something. Except for up here you die. So we don't do that. Down here on the ridge there's a bunch of towers. They're not very high, just like cell phone towers and stuff. But it's interesting because there's a power line that runs down the ridge to power those. And man, every time I come by here, the lift is just super strong. And a couple of guys told me, well, where they clear the trees makes less wind resistance and lets the wind come up the slit. See, here it comes. There it is. We got 10 knots right next to this thing. Good God. I'm in a full slip with spoilers on here, trying to stay out of the clouds. Okay. All right, back to life. Still got spoilers on, or still climbing. Not full spoiler, but look out at the wing here. She's doing pretty good. She's a strong glider, Mr. Sinclair built. Appreciate him putting all this work into this thing 40 years ago. Here we're back in the dang soup again. Give you guys a look out my little side window here. It's kind of cool. Try not to lose my GoPro camera. Looks like our sky's starting to clear off a little bit. I can see above the clouds finally for the first time today. If those clouds clear off, I can climb up quite a bit higher. Should be a little bit smoother and a little bit fun for the most part to get more altitude and see how high this ridge throws the wind up. Looking out at the view, it's pretty spectacular. We got smaller ridges off to the south here. It's nice and warm out today. The wind out of the Gulf and Texas is blowing right up through here. And here we are in that lift again, right over that tower area where those lines are. And I've still got the spoilers out. Some of you might wonder a few more things that are going on here. I've got a yaw string in the middle of the glider window here. This is telling me if I'm actually flying straight or not. in junction with the wind as it's hitting the aircraft. When you're flying a ridge like this, you got to crab the aircraft pretty hard into the wind just to stay right to not be on the other side of the ridge. So my rudder pedals take care of the yaw string, so if I see that it's off to one side, I just hit the pedal and it brings it back to the middle. Sometimes I purposely move it off to the side like this right here to slip the aircraft sideways, and that makes me lose altitude a little bit faster, as you can see. Then I can stay down a little bit lower. Wow, there was a hard lift. So airspeed on this glider, I'm staying just in the low green arc there, which is 35 to 60. I'm kind of staying in there. The faster you fly a glider, the more the structure takes abuse on when you hit rough lift. So, like I said earlier, just taking it conservative. So anyway, that's my first soaring video, and hope y'all enjoyed it. To my friends, been fun flying with you today and during the weekend, and we'll catch y'all later. Thanks.